Want it further back? Here. Take your pillow and put it the way you like it. How's that?
Yeah.
Good?
Okay.
Okay. Namaste and welcome to our parent-child meditation. And I'm Nilu. I am a mom and a marriage and family therapist.
I'm Meenakshi and a strawberry.
You're a strawberry?
Of course I am!
And we have 3 guests that are joining us today. Our neighbor Andrea had dropped off these flowers, and it turns out that there are 3 caterpillars.
Monarch caterpillars.
Monarch caterpillars.
That live on here.
And we didn't know that. So we have 3 monarch caterpillars. Is that what they're called? I don't even know what they're called.
Monarch
Joining us for our... So I am going to do may you have love, may you have peace, may you have kindness for these 3 caterpillars and wishing them well on their transformation to become monarch butterflies. And for you, darling, you're petting them a lot, huh? I just hope they're not getting scared. I doubt they're getting scared because they know you're trustworthy. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Okay, we're going to do 2 minutes of bringing into your mind's eye.
One of them likes me, actually.
And your heart's eye, someone you love or feel tenderness for, or someone who's neutral. May you have love, may you have peace, and may you have kindness. And then you will bring into your mind's eye and your heart's eye someone with whom you are in conflict, someone who maybe has hurt you. May you have love, and may you have peace, and may you have kindness. And then in the last 2 minutes of our metta meditation, our loving kindness meditation, metta, M-E-T-T-A, from the Pali language and from Nepal, which many Buddhist texts are actually written in the Pali language. In the last 2 minutes, you'll bring into your mind's eye and your heart's eye yourself. May you have love.
See, he's crawling on me.
May you have peace, and may you have kindness.
Oh.
Is he? Oh, he is crawling on you. That's very sweet. Well,
Oh, sorry.
okay, how about we do our meditation? You know they're right next to you, right? So let's do it for the caterpillars and wish them well on their transformation journey to become monarchs. Are you ready? What do you think, darling? Do you want to focus?
That's so cute!
All right, are you saying that you prefer to focus on the caterpillars and for me to do the meditation? Well, I think that's fair, Alex. What do you think?
I think that's fine.
This is, I don't think we've ever gotten a bouquet of flowers that came with 3 monarch caterpillars or whatever they're called. Our neighbor Sarah would know what they're called.
She has caterpillars.
Yeah, she has lots of monarchs that are gonna emerge eventually. All right, well, I will begin, and we breathe in, we breathe out, and we go within.
Mr. K. Oh, I like cute little fish. Okay, that one is a little... What are you doing? Maybe this is a milkweed plant. Oh. That has to be this one because it's small. This there, age. Does this stink? Totally milkweed. I think there's a white butterflies, Mama. so annoying. Mr. Tag. Mama,
Breathe in.
don't skip that part, please.
Breathe out.
Come on, Mommy.
And we return to our space. And actually, are you ready to do the next one? Or you prefer for me to do it and you can still play with the caterpillars? You want to play with the caterpillars?
You actually missed this guy crawling on me.
I saw him crawl on you a few times now. Do you want to
Oh, this thing was so annoying.
Oh, the tag? Okay. Well, I think I can get it off. Here.
Ow.
The tag is gone now.
Thank you.
Is that better? Okay. Yeah, it can be hard to focus and sit in silence if you have something itchy. Although, when you get really good at meditation, you can meditate through anything. Ready for the next one? Someone with whom you are in conflict. You can make the same person as last week. As Tuesday. Okay. 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 We can hold hands. Okay. We breathe in.
Actually, Mama,
Breathe
I
out.
was already doing meditation in someone that I was
and
neutral about.
Go within.
Caterpillars are kind of like, playing with caterpillars are kind of like being in meditation. Whoa! That was really weird. if you look like in front of their face, you can see an upside down smiley face. So like the eyes where the smile is, and the smile where the eyes is.
Really? That's pretty amazing.
It's very weird.
Well, it's nice that you're looking at them up so close.
And they don't even run away from me.
Well, you know, there is a kind of meditation where you
And I feel like foam.
feel like foam. There is a kind of meditation where you tune into the energy of the other life being, the other life form.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, and then you
Oh, and
feel...
just like in the white snake, like.
So how about, do you want to try the last meditation where you try to feel what it's like to be those caterpillars? You feel the life force.
I already feel it.
You already feel it? What do you feel?
Like they're scared. Like these two are kind of scared because, and this one likes me, so he's a bit happy.
He's happy, but the other ones are scared. Well, you know, right after our live stream, we'll get them back outside because they're probably like, where are we?
You're in the office. Let's switch necklaces.
Okay, how about we switch necklaces after we do the last 2 minutes of our live stream?
Come on, but you don't have the silver, and I'm supposed to have the silver, and you're supposed to have the gold.
If I give you the silver necklace, will you do the last 2 minutes then?
Yeah.
May you have love, may you have peace, may you have kindness for yourself.
Your hair like that. I want to do my hair like that.
Well, we're not going to do your hair like that at the moment, and I will need to put this on for you, okay? So the last 2 minutes, may you have love, may you have peace, and may you have kindness for yourself. Yeah?
Yeah, Miss Hot Cake.
Hot cake.
Oops.
Okay, let's get the Buddha's head back on, unless you feel it's important that that we lose our heads.
No.
Don't.
I need to put this piece on.
Do not put the caterpillars in the Buddha.
I'm not.
Okay.
Good. Okay,
I'm putting back this piece.
you can just put it in there. Okay, ready? All right, the last 2 minutes of metta meditation, loving kindness. May you have peace, may you have love,
look, he's
may you
moving.
have kindness
He's moving.
for yourself.
Flying flowers. Look at
We
this.
breathe in,
Mama, look at this.
we breathe out,
Blue.
and we go within. breathe out. And we return to our space.
Look it, there's a hanging flower with no cobweb. I don't see any cobweb here. It's not invisible. It's a flying flower.
It's a flying flower, huh?
Yeah, I don't see any cobweb. If I would see a cobweb, it would be white if I looked this close, but no.
Well, maybe it's some other kind of, I don't know what it could be. Alex, do you have any idea? So maybe it's not a cobweb, but it's
A flying flower!
it could be that there's a tiny, tiny string, like a leaf string that it's hanging from or something. I'm not sure.
It's invisible, I can't see it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Caterpillar.
Okay.
It's probably like, what is she doing?
Well, he doesn't seem scared of you, or she, or, you know. I don't know much about monarchs, or if they have genders or not.
They don't.
They don't? How do you know?
I read a book about them.
Really? They don't have any gender? So then how do they reproduce?
What do you mean?
How do they how do they make children?
Well, there's one way you could tell.
What's that?
When they turn into a butterfly.
Okay. Well, that guy's really cute. He looks like he's eating.
Wait. Oh, he's so cute.
He's eating. He's
That
eating
was-
the milkweed.
His mouth is so small.
Oh my gosh. What are the chances of getting to observe a little caterpillar monarch eating? That's
Whoa, he literally ate the whole thing.
good for him. Well, you know, didn't we read that they have to eat like double their weight?
They can actually eat 3 times their weight.
3 times their weight they have to eat in order to create, was it called a chrysalis?
It's
Oh,
called a
wow.
cocoon.
A cocoon.
Oh my god, look at it. He's eating again.
That is just adorable. 2 of them are asleep and 1 of them is vigorously eating. Alex, were there any questions that you had today?
Well, I think a really good question, which is related to butterflies, cocoons, is transformation. So how can you transform into a better friend, or how can you help somebody else transform into a better friend?
May you have love, may you have peace, may you have kindness, to be more filled with that
Oh, I
kind
see
of...
these tiny bites.
I've said this before, I somehow think it involves getting away from the human world. So,
I know my answer.
okay, you give the answer. She's too busy watching the caterpillars eat. There's something about, I think, being able to appreciate a life form other than the human life
Oh,
form.
this one's eating too.
And somehow I don't know, it's calming, or it's takes you out of yourself, or what it does is it makes you realize that there's life force and life energy other than just the ones in humans. And you know, like these caterpillars, they're just so gentle and like trusting, you know. Here's this big girl staring at them and pawing at them, but
I'm petting them.
you're petting them, and somehow they just are, you know, they haven't gone and hid. They're just,
Caterpillars are actually very slow.
yeah, they're just
Ooh, this one's
engaging.
eating. This one's eating. Oh,
They are who they are, and
Mr.
they're okay.
Messiness. Look how much
Yeah.
mess he made. Look how much mess this one made.
I forgot the question already.
Well, actually,
Transformation.
you know, now that I say that, I think that might be a good answer to that question, is to remember, if you, even when you're transforming, that you are exactly who you are and you're okay. No matter what
Yes.
part of the process you're in.
Yeah, and yes, and you know, I think that if you can feel tenderness
Actually,
for,
Mama, these aren't monarch caterpillars. See, they're green and white, kind of yellowish white, right?
Okay.
Then they're white. Then there are those fast white butterflies.
Could be. I just don't know a lot.
I think they think I'm their mama.
They think you're the mom? You're
Because
their
I
mom?
have a white bow. So I think they think I'm their mama.
Could be. You look like you could be a white butterfly.
Excuse me. I think they think I'm their mom because they have a white bow and it looks like a giant butterfly. So I think that's why they're not scared of me, because I look like a white butterfly. So they think I'm their mom.
That makes a lot of sense.
So you just did a lot of transforming then.
Excuse me. I like black and white.
I wasn't saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying you transformed into a butterfly
Yeah.
before our eyes.
Well, this is the thing. If you can feel tenderness for some life form, even if it's a human life form,
You know what?
that's
I'm
so
gonna
different
take
from
these
you.
guys outside.
Isn't that a kind of transformation? Like, I know I talk about this all the time, but this documentary was so, impactful. It just had
Mama,
such a
Can we go
impact.
and take these guys outside?
Yes, we're just going to do one more thing, okay? We're going to say one more thing. And this Learning to See on Amazon about the gentleman who followed the call of his soul, who was a psychotherapist, follows the call of his soul, and then randomly sort of discovers his life's calling, which is to photograph insects. And he photographs them with such dignity and humanity. I mean, humanity is not the right word, but
Respect.
yeah.
Diligentness.
Actually, reverence.
Reverence. Yeah,
Diligent?
they're just as sacred a life form as he is himself, or humans. And it did change the way that we see. Like, we were walking along after getting some ice cream, and Meenakshi saw a cricket on a lamppost, and we'd never seen something like this before. We stopped and we watched this cricket scratching his belly with his back hind legs. And I don't know that before watching this documentary, I even thought about focusing on something so minuscule. And
Then my mom said I'm Robert.
Robert, the photographer,
Yeah.
and just so, that was this cricket's life. It had an itch. It was scratching with his hind legs. And I think that transformation is also about just maybe not, it's like changing the way you see things,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
There's a really funny story in the psychoanalytic sort of, understanding of change and therapy. So there's a guy, goes to his psychoanalyst, and he says, I have a problem where I have a medical problem where I poop in my pants, and
Ew.
I can't stop, and so this causes me a lot of distress and pain. Doctor, can you help me? And the psychoanalyst says, well, of course, I need you to come 3 times a week, perhaps even 4 times a week. And this goes on. It goes on for a decade. He's going to psychoanalysis. This is how psychoanalysis originally in its conception worked. And so his friends are like, you've been going for a decade. What has changed? And he said, well, I still poop in my pants. I can't control it. But I'm at peace with it now. Okay with it now. So, transformation, what is it really? It can be something different than maybe you think what it is.
Whoa, he's long. How long he is.
Well, I think we should probably get these caterpillars outside.
I agree.
How
Let
long
them
he is.
on. Oh my gosh, we literally are watching them eat. This is amazing. Alex, you have got to see this when you take them outside. You can literally see them take the tiny leaves into their mouth and open their mouth. It's amazing. Oh my God, see, he's pulling the leaf.
Again.
Can you see it? He's pulling the leaf.
It's amazing.
I'm literally chowing down
He
on
literally, we can watch him eat. That's amazing.
I've
I'm
never
assuming
seen
he's
that
a he,
before.
but. Well, what? Andrea, thank you for the flowers and for this experience. Most unexpected. face.
Let's
All right. Well, the parent in me honors the parent in you. Here's to transformation and also just being who you are. You're all right. And we'll see you next week on Tuesday at 1 p.m. for our parent-child meditation. Metta, loving kindness. May you have peace. May you have love. And may you have kindness.